So hello today, today I'd like to take a look at this book, which is Dolnośląskie, it's pronounced. It's województwo. What a województwo is like a county. Poland is divided into wojewódzkie, and this book is written by a chap called Stanisław Klimek. It's in English, which is why I've picked it. So there's Wrocław, and obviously you can see this is a very old map. So I'm in Lower Silesia. I'm actually in the what used to be known as the Sudetenland. It's a really nice book. So it's written by Danuta and Rafał Esemont. And it's not that old actually, it's 2001, so it's 23 years old. So it's not as old as me though, is it? That takes a lot to beat, I can tell you. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I need a banana to crush while I say that. Here he is, here he comes, isn't it? Little sausage. The sausage is tossage. So I suppose we best get to the pictures, because there's no point in going through the print, is there? So there's the Lubię monastery. It's nice. I've been there actually. No, not as an inmate, you know. So that's the castle of Karpniki, and it's still there. It's actually a hotel now. It's very nice, Karpniki. I used to live. You see this place here? You pronounce it Mieszkowice, and Karpniki is like a neighbouring village to Mieszkowice, as is Wojanów. And in actual fact, in Wojanów there is a German princess who bought back her family castle that was previously overrun when Poland took over. The Russians took it. You know the story of the Second World War, isn't it? And the Germans were all booted out. Well, after the war, she spent many years sort of planning on getting it all back, and she did, and she's turned it into a hotel complex. It's lovely, it's absolutely gorgeous, and she's the sweetest lady as well. I've met her many times. Von Kuster, her name is. She's the Hrabia von Kuster, which means that she's the Countess von Kuster, or the Grafen, Grafa, whatever they call it in German. I don't know, but she's well, she obviously speaks fluent German, which I do not. So whenever she starts off in German, I just wink at her and say, "Sorry, love, not a word, old birdie. You know, I don't understand your banter." But then she launches straight into fluent English, which is great. She's really lovely. This is Bolków Castle. This area of Poland is full of old castles and buildings. It's steeped in rich history. It's lovely. Silesia. This is Brzeg. Brzeg is where a friend of mine lives, who was a policeman, and I've been here with him and his wife, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a lovely place to go. All these they call them in Polish. They're like heraldry things, you know, going back in time, probably hundreds and hundreds of years, you know. Well, here we go, 1570. So hundreds of years ago. Oh, this is lovely. This is a place called Śląskie, and is how you say that. And these are the the 12 apostles, the 12 apostles, and effectively the abbot of Krzeszów, which is a sort of large cluster, what do they call cluster, a cathedral. Oh, it's bigger than a cathedral. What is it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's a place of religion. They were weavers' cottages, these things were, and if you can see, possibly they had a door above. Maybe you can't see, but there was a door above to deliver the bales of flax that they would have from the local fields to weave the linen that they were making. You know, it's very clever. This is a place near Koware. It's called near Jelenia Góra. It's a sanatorium. Sadly, my wife's dad died there just recently. Poor man. Jan Fedishin, his name was. Although Fedishin is not a Polish name, actually, it's a Ukrainian name. So my ex-wife has Ukrainian roots rather than Polish. This is the Zamek Chocha, the Castle Chocha. Well, it was used by the Gestapo in the Second World War, like the Schloss Adler. You know, this place always reminds me of the Where Eagles Dare. You know, where they've got Clint Eastwood and broadsword to Danny Boy. You know, Richard Burton, the late and great Richard Burton. But look at the interiors, absolutely stunning, really beautiful. No expense spared, gorgeous. Okay, Henrikov. This is a place I've not actually been to. The Zamek, the Castle Henrikov. It's, again, as I say, all of these places in Silesia, it's Baroque. From about 13th century, sort of 1227, something like that. Oh yeah, mate. Oh yeah, they go back there, don't they? Oh, they're older than the hills, they are, aren't it? But you get these interiors of the chapels, and this is the interior of the monastery church. You know, they're absolutely spectacular. Well, I do believe in a higher power, but my higher power is not the higher power that a lot of people believe in, if you know what I mean by that. I don't discredit religion ever. I think there's a joy to be had, and I follow a lot of channels which speak the word of the Lord. You know, why not? There's nothing wrong with that. I admonish it. What's the word? No, I don't want to say words I don't understand. I admire it, because anyone that's faithful is a person, is a good person. But however, I don't know where I'm going with this conversation. But I do sort of like have my own personal versions, if you know what I mean, of religion. So these again Baroque. This is another in Jelenia Góra in the town square. Lovely churches. I love visiting these places. I just love seeing them. I've had 2 of my Alzheimer pills today, by the way. If I'm rattling off like a machine gun. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm not even sure what the darn thing is in actual fact. Kamieniec Zombowicki, the castle of Kamieniec Zombowicki, built in 1838. So there you go, that's it. There it is. Well, there it is. And this is the Wang Church in Karpacz, which was given as a present by, well, to the Prussian King Friedrich Wilhelm IV from a Norwegian king whose name slipped my mind for now. In about 1840, and it's still there. It's wooden. And my neighbour, when I lived in Mieszkowice, my neighbour, a very very pleasant school teacher lady, used to play the organ in there. Are you playing with your organ? I used to say to her, you know. Sorry, it's my Builder Bob mentality, but you know, oh well, oh dear. But this is nice, Kłodzko. This is Kłodzko. It is lovely, really nice. Look at the interiors. That's Jimmy. That's Jimbers. Look at the interiors of these church buildings, though. They're absolutely awesome. So this is Krzeszów, and it's a very famous Cistercian monastery, founded in 1242 by Henry the Pious. What a name, eh? Henry the Hi, I'm Henry. I'm Henry the Pious. Anyway, but look at the interior. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just something to behold? Isn't it just something to take your breath away? Wonderful. But no, as I say, I don't know how many people have offended with this video, but you just put it down to mental illness. Don't even worry about it. But there you go. I'll finish up now. There's just loads of lovely buildings, isn't it? They're superb. That's in Legnica. Legnica's a biggish sort of city, not so far away from me. Look at the paintings. Must have taken them hours, eh? I'm joking. It must have taken them years. But yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I know. I've heard it all before. But anyway, there's your book. That's it. It was given to me by a dear friend who's deceased now, unfortunately. But if you want to get yourself a copy, I don't know how you're going to do that. Should I give you the ISBN? There you go, look, isn't it? What is it? Do you know, I don't even know if there was one. I think this was a private print. Oh well. Just mine then, isn't it? All mine. You can't have one, can you? Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. If you've got this far, you know you